everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and this is my living room. Today is day 19, so it's time for me to open my advent calendars. Let's see what we get. Alright, so for day 19, it's right here. Between peeling off stickers when I'm wrapping gifts and opening these boxes, my nails are jacked. I keep saying I'm going to paint them and I never get to it, and they just are crackling and just in terrible shape. So I'm hoping to paint them soon just to get them covered and strengthened so they can stop peeling and cracking and breaking. Alright, so for day 18, we have caramel cocoa. All right. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I meant day 19. Just like, wait, why don't I have that many? Okay. Day 19. Day 19, we have cute little Santa hats on some black socks. Very cute. All right, so now we'll do our Reese's. And day 19 is right here. And we have 4 Reese's Pieces. All right, now we're going to go turn our 2 calendars, and then we're going to go upstairs to the craft room. Six days. Hi everyone, we're now in my craft room. I did receive a request to show my process for making a handmade card, and because I'm not very good at this and it takes me a long time to make a more intricate one, I'm going to do a very simple one where we just use stamps, ink, and paper. Okay? So this is like a great way to start card making. From what I've learned and experienced. So, just wanted to make sure I have these correct, that they actually line up together. And they do. So, as you see, there's 2 layers to this one flower. So what you do is you do your background color of the flower and then your highlighted color on here. So then you have this, which would be the center. So it looks like I might need some yellow as well. All right. So let's make sure that fits in there. Maybe. Maybe it goes in there. Maybe this one does. Let's see if it's this one. No, it's going to be this one. Alright, so, I don't know. Never done it. Figuring it out along with you. Okay, and so then I will add some leaves off of it. So I'm going to lay it out the way I would have it look on the paper, just so I can get an idea of what I'm doing. And then I would have that in the middle. This. All right. And then I've got a happy birthday sentiment that I'm going to put. This is stained because I've used it, but it's fine. Everything is fine. So what I'm going to do, I have an A2 card that I bought a pack of these from AC Moore before it closed down. I'm sure it's just 120 pound paper. And so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 wide by 4.25 long. So you can either have it open this way, or you could have it open this way. I'm going to lay it out and just kind of look. That's a mighty big, but you know, it doesn't have to all fit on there. It could just come off the side there. And then we could have a stem come down. Maybe we'll use this. Don't know. Alright, so I think that might just be a little much. Not sure on that yet. I could also use this one, which is a bit smaller. I think that would look much better. So, I think he fits on the back of this as well. Yes, you can put him on the back of this as well, and it kind of gives like a shadow. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me get a couple of blocks. I think I have them over here. Alright, so these clear blocks, guess where they came from? AC Moore before it closed. So, I am going to place this on the block. And I'm just, oh, sorry, you can't see that. I placed it on the block, and because I've never used this one, and I'm sorry for the shaking. This table's going to shake a little bit more than my other one. So I'm just running my fingers on it to get it prepared. And I'm also going to take my bone folder and go over that again. And that just gives it a better crease so it'll stop popping up so much. Doesn't take a lot of muscle behind it. You just want to run it along there. And as you see, it isn't popping up quite as bad. Alright, so now I'm just taking like some hot pink that I have, putting it all over that stamp. Then I'm going to take the stamp, figure out where I want to place it, and just put the stamp down. Make sure it stays where it is, where you put it. And then I just like to do that. Okay. I'm taking this off, and I'm going to replace it with this, which is more intricate. And running my fingers on that. And then I'm going to put my light pink over top of it. Not sure if it's even going to show up, but that's what it's all about. Just trying different things. If it doesn't show up, I have other colors that I can try. Sorry about the shaking again. So now I just have to line this up, and I'm going to have to stand up with the pattern underneath somewhat. It doesn't need to be exactly perfect because I want it to kind of look like layers of the flower. And so I'm just going to press, press, press. And the table is shaking, and I know. And you see how that gave it texture in a couple of different colors? Really pretty. So then I'm going to take my green ink and do the leaves. Actually, I want to do this part in green. Let me wipe this off. I'm just going to use a paper towel. Alright, before I do any more, I'm going to lift up this card so y'all can see the detail. You see how that's got all that detail in it? Really pretty. Okay, that only took me 700 YouTube videos. Whatever, I did it. Alright, so then, and when you have them like this and you're like, which way does that go? The more details, like this is very flat, and you can tell the details are on this side, the other side. So you want to flip it, and that's the side that's going to go down on your paper, so you get that detail. So I'm going to put it on my clear thing, block, stamp, 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 stamp. Then I'm going to line it up with where I want it to go. I'm going to move up so you guys can see. And just stamp. And you see I got it outside of that because I have this stamp on here. The platform is raised a little bit so that green blob won't touch the paper. It shouldn't. Sometimes I get a little heavy-handed and I will transfer a blob or two. Okay, so there's the background of my leaves. You see there's a little bit of white there. That's fine. I'm not too pressed about that. It's fine. Alright, so then I'm going to wipe this clean again. And I'm going to put my top on my green because we're done with that. And I'm going to put the detailed leaves, which match these leaves. It's like the details. This is like the background and this is the details, just like that flower. So I'm just priming it by running my fingers over it. And I'm going to take my black ink and I'm going to ink, 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 ink. Ink, 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 ah. And this is where I have to line up again. So I'm going to have to stand up. Doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but pretty close works. Hopefully. Hopefully I got that close enough. We'll see. And there we go. Okay? So it's just paper, ink, and stamps. And that's all you need to start making cards. Then I'm going to take the leaves off. Wipe down. And then place my happy birthday sentiment on here. Prime it with the oils from my fingers. Okay, and then we're going to stamp, stamp, stamp. And then, got a little heavy over there. I'm just going to take this, press it on the paper. And there you go. You have a happy birthday card. But let me finish out my middle. Heaven forbid. I don't know if I want to do that one. Oh, you know what? That's probably the same as the rest of these. You have the solid. Round, round, round. You have the solid, and then you have this that goes like that. Let me see if it matches. Not really. But it would be kind of cute, so I'm going to do it. Alright, so I'm going to get my yellow out. And you see I have this little bit of white or black ink over here in this corner, barely. Yeah, we'll cover that. Alright, so let me get my yellow ink. And wipe off my block. Place my background stamp with the side with the details pointing up, so that'll go onto the card. Prime it with my fingers since it's the first time I've used it. Ink, 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 ink. And I'm going to try and line it up in here and press. Okay, so then you have that yellow. Then, I think to make it cool, we're going to do the black again, because I love the way that makes it pop. So, I'm going to take my middle. Ink, 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 ink. And then, kind of, somewhat, line him up. This one doesn't really go for this die, I don't think, but that's okay. We're going to make it go. there you go. Now you have your middle. And that, my friends, is how you make a simple birthday card. So, you messed up and you got a little smudge. What do? Well, you could be extra, like Leslie, and cover it with beads. So, I'm going to find what colors I have in here, because I don't know. Looks like this yellow-green is going to be the best color. I don't know if I need to go one larger or not. Hold please, I've got a call. Okay, sorry, I had a call and my cat decided to get up here. But I am going to glue down these little jewels, and that way they hide my boo-boo. Okay, go, 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 go. All right. So here's my birthday card, and I am going to glue on these last few pieces. I just take my jewel picker. Need my bigger size on these. And put a dot of glue. Okay. And then just place that down. That glue will dry clear. Pick up the next one. Place a dot of glue. Place that down. Pick up another one. Place a dot of glue. Put that one down. And then pick up that one. Place a dot of glue. Where my boo-boo was. Put that right there. And this again is the jewel picker from Hobby Lobby. It has a smaller side and a bigger side. When I'm being impatient, I just use the bigger side. Sometimes I just don't have the patience. Anyway, there's my finished card. That glue will dry clear. Okay. And once these dry, I will flip it over and put my handmade by and sign it, and then I'll give it to my friend whose birthday is tomorrow. So, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to see more card making techniques using dies and stencils and things and alcohol markers and all of that, let me know. I'll go into more detail in another one. But for now, I hope that you have a wonderful evening, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Bye.